Hello and welcome. This is Cara Brandon, and if you are new to my channel, I have an Etsy shop called Cara Brandon Creations where I make digital junk journal kits. Cori messaged me and said, hey, do you want to do a swap? And I said, of course, that would be so fun. It's called the 5-item swap. Once I've opened them up, I take an item or items from each of the bags, and I need to create something. And then I can also use things from my stash, but I need to use something from each of the bags. So again, it's the 5-item swap, and swap stands for share with a pal. Isn't that cute? So cute. Okay, so let's dig in and see what Cori sent. I will have her YouTube channel linked below. All right, so in the message she sent, she said that these are just extra goodies, but the thing in here is what I really need to use for the challenge. That's cute. Look at my name, super cute, and some bling. All right, let's see. Ooh, oh my goodness. Yay, look at those flowers. Oh my gosh. It's on a, what are these called? Yep, it's a vintage thingy. Words are hard. It'll come to me, but that's so cool. I just want to leave it in my room, like craft room, just like this. How cute. Let's see, number 2. Oh, like we have bulb pins. Let's see what's in this one. Ooh, fun. Muslin. That's cool. All right, here's number 3, and there's photo corners. That's really fun. And let's take a look. Oh, cool. Oh, fun. Shorthand dictation. That's cool. See what we have. Oh, these are cool. Aw, friendship. They're old library. Oh, what's that called? You know, the Dewey. Is it the Dewey Decimal? I think so. Oh, that's cool. Fun. And then this one, I couldn't help but kind of peek because the end is sticking out. And it has a summer place. And it says word roll. So that looks really cool. And it looks like it's from the 60s. And then, oh, on the bag, there are some Scrabble. My gosh, words. Scrabble letters. That's really fun. C for Cara and B for Brandon. Oh, how cool is this? Oh my goodness. That is so fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I need to come up with a project with the items from the bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a think. I'm going to she sent me this. I'm gonna ink and think her card from Gail. Well, like her phrase from Gail that she made. So I'm gonna go do some thinking and I'll be right back. All right, I am back and I think I have a plan. All right, so I've collected some Tim Holtz, some people and ephemera, and then metal bits of Tim Holtz items, and then the bulb pins from Cori, and then off camera, they're still drying, but I took the dictation pages and I did the smushing technique, and then a couple of them I sprayed some mica, and my thought is I'm going to take some Tim Holtz flower dies and cut them out of these pages. So those are drying, so we'll do that in a little bit. And then what I'm gonna make is a little, what's the word? Like a little, I call it the Shabby Soul kind of journal that she has, where she takes tags and different things, but I'm gonna use the library cards and make like a little flippy journal thing. I don't know the name. All right, so because they're library cards, and a lot of them are like research kind of things, bats and horses, frontier and pioneer life, friendship, and a book of chess, I thought a I'm gonna do florals, of course, but I thought kind of a school kind of theme, especially since Cori is a teacher. I was a teacher in my past life, not too long ago. So I pulled some things out that kind of go with that theme. I have this from Tim Holtz. It's one of those stencil cards. Thought that was fun. And then I found this ABC chart, some rulers. This is a report card. And then this little gal with her flag for the pledge. And I thought I might have to cut it down, but I thought it would be fun to use Cori's photo frame corners and put this in the little journal. I think that would be really cute. All right, some other things I pulled out. Some papers from Tim Holtz. I don't remember what he calls it, but his paper, his paper packs, periodic table. This one I think I pulled out because of the colors, the greens. And then I have some wallpaper, and I was kind of going for the yellows and the greens, like this ribbon. Okay, so then I have those. And then in here, I have some vocab cards, smaller, the ABC chart. So there's who and there's what. So those are pulled. And then I pulled out the teacher and then some students that I'm going to put in the book as well. So these, I don't know if I'll use all of them or some of them, but I think they're the right size for the cards. So if they're kind of standing, right? And here's Teach. I think she's pretty fun. All right, so that's kind of my thoughts. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put this together, and I'm gonna hinge my sides with the fabric. All right, so then let's make a few more of these, because I'll need 2, 4, 6, 8, I think, if I counted correctly. So we'll get these cut. Okay, my little pieces are cut, and now we can attach them. Or do I want to glue it on this side? And then I could do it. Yes, 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 yes. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to put it back here. And a little glue. And then we can put the next one. And I'm going to flip them so some of the other sides have words. And then when I do this, I need to make sure that there's the little gap in there so that it will fold okay. I'm going to add my glue here. Oh, here we go. I want bats over there, I think. There we go. And then the other thing I can do that will also help is if I stitch it. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that should be good. Especially if I stitch it. Okay, and then we're gonna put 2 more. And this one will go this way. And we'll just add it here, like that. And then back here. I might make this one thinner so I don't cover the word friendship. Okay, so now we have the flaps glued on. Okay, when I got to my sewing machine, I decided just to do the two lines, because I think I'll stitch all the way around once I get the other papers on. The other thing I did on the other pages is I pulled back, since there's so much fabric, I didn't really need all that, so I'm gonna pull it back and just kind of trim it up so that the whole page isn't covered with fabric. Okay, so now our little book's gonna be like this. This is gonna be our cover, and then we'll flip this way, and then we'll go like this, and then we can have things on both sides. Super cute. I think I want to add this to the front cover to kind of set the tone. And then also I'm going to have the teacher on the front. I think I want the periodic table on the front, as well as some of this, to kind of show the color scheme and, you know, the school stuff. All right, I think I'm going to rip right around here. And then I'm going to get some of the fabric. Stick a little bit in the corner. And I'm going to trim off the extra. I'm going to add the fray bit up to the top. And I think I'm going to layer this on, and we still see horses. Ink up my little white bits. That's one thing I could have done before I was stitching, is inked all of the cards. Which I also thought of when I was at the sewing machine. We can, excuse me, ink up what we, you know, what's left after, like what we can see after. That'll work too. All right. That's good. Need a little more glue. Okay. Just like Susie says, don't throw away your little bits. They come in handy. And then I'm going to have the teacher probably right here. I just love her expression on her face too. All right, so she'll be there. And then I'm sure I will come back and add some more things. So that's my cover. This is the Tim Holtz worn, or the wallpaper. I'm gonna go like this. There we go. All right, I think I'm gonna finish adding papers to this, and I'll be right back to show you. Let me show you where I'm at. I've added papers on all the different pages. So there are my pages. I love this one with that stencil. And then I did glue down the two guys that are kind of leaning on things. So he's leaning on that paper, and then he's leaning on that stencil. And then let me show you the other pages. I added some more fabric. I wanted some of the fabric on not all the pages, but more of the pages, so I did that. There's a little bit here. And then I went around and I stitched the outside of the rectangle. And some of them I did the zigzag and then the straight stitch, so I just kind of altered how I was doing my stitching. And then to make this part a little more stable, because I only added the two up there, I did add the fabric down here, so now this is nice and sturdy here. So that's this side, and then here we have this side. This can be a little pocket right here. There's a little area for a pocket. If this didn't get glued down when I glued him down, this should be a pocket. Maybe we'll just use this part because I think he's nice and stuck. And then I added this as a pocket. And yeah, so just one pocket over here. And then I have this gal, and I trimmed her down a little bit so she fits photo corners to this little picture as well. There we go. I like the ones with the like the gold. That's perfect. So I'll get those ready. Oh yeah, that's gonna look super cute. And then I was thinking with her, I'll have the corners, but I think I'm gonna leave this open so this is a little tuck spot. Okay, so I'll do that in just a second. But I also wanted to show you the other thing I did off camera is I cut out my the flowers from the dictation pages, and they turned out really cute. Love that one, like lavender. And this one's like a sunflower. And I was thinking back here, I thought a nice bright one would be perfect. Now, the other thing I was thinking once I had those cut out, the perspective, right? These guys next to my flowers, now they look like they're just itty bitty. So I might not have the flowers and the people on the same pages. I think if they're on different pages, it will look okay, but it might look a little silly if it's on the same. They might all look like just little garden fairies at that point. I'm not sure. All right, she's gonna go here. What else? Yeah, I think I like this guy. Let's do this one. So maybe they will be. Maybe they'll be just little school garden fairies. I don't know. I don't know. A lot larger than the other paper dolls. She is the giant amongst the the fairy garden folks. And then I left this little flap thing, so I think I'm going to make a little dangle from here. And then here I used a Tim Holtz little clippy thing. I might clip something under there. All right, so let's see. Maybe her right there, that's cute. So far, we have that. And that. I like those. Yep. All right. So I thought maybe since some of the flowers are really large, I can still use the stuff that I did the painting with, and I thought maybe I can add some of that through here. So let's kind of take a look. And I think it would add just a fun extra layer, kind of like using it as, you know, as ephemera. Okay, I think I'm going to rip some of this part off that says functional dictation, and we can add that to one of the pages. Put it down a little bit like that. There we go, I like that. Okay, let me show you where I'm at. So I went back to my stash and I found some of these, like the junk drawer items from Tim Holtz. And so I added a couple of those and I cut it in half and I have it there. I'm not sure if we saw that last time or not. A butterfly here, and then I added some tags. So I added one of the flowers to the tag. And then on the back, I added the other piece of, or the other half of the vellum, and that tucks in right there. And then for this tag, I went back in my stash and I found this library card. It's a Tim Holtz library card. And I added who, and then I did this tag and just added some of the paper with a leaf. And I made a tag for this little tuck spot. And then here's some more. This is a clock. I wish I had one of the spinners to add, but I didn't. And then I added this to the bottom. And then this one's really cute. It has toy cards. Thought that was fun. And then I made a little flip. So there's a little piece of fabric here, and then it flips up. And there's the what. So the butterflies are the what. I have all these little bits from when I cut them off at the beginning. And I thought it would be fun to use my favorite Tim Holtz stamps and stamp on them. And then we can add some of these to the book as well. So I'm going to take a number and then maybe this small bit right here. And I'm using archival ink for this. Make sure it's nice and ready to go. There we go. That's pretty fun. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I can use this in this project, or I can use it in another one and they're already stamped and ready to go. That one's cool. And it has the glue on it, so it's already a little bit rigid. It's kind of nice. Now I leave the scrappity bits. Yeah, I like that. So the buttons can dangle right there. Maybe I'll trim a little bit off. Let's talk about the closure. So far I've used 4 out of the 5 items, and my 5th one is this guy. And what I was thinking was, and I already cut it off, I was messing, this was attached here. I cut off the piece that it was attached to, but this was attached here, and I think I'm going to use this as my closure. And you can see I have a piece of sari silk, because I was kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. And one thing I'm concerned about is it will kind of get worn out as it bends. So what I was thinking is I'm going to take one of these vellum stickers from my stash, and I'm going to add some vellum to it. And I don't know if it will work or not, but maybe it will make it a little bit stronger. And then I'm just going to trim off the excess. So, like I said, I wasn't going for the look, but I think it looks okay with a little bit of flower. A little bit of the flowers. And then I can either put it here, or I can tuck it under here. And then pull this like this, so you don't see that much of it. It will be more secure if it's straight like this, right? So maybe we just go with it. And then I could take it back to my sewing machine, I think. Yep, and then I could sew it back on. The only thing that I don't like, where did it go, is if I have my sari silk on here, is that it kind of cuts off the teacher, but I guess it is just a closure and you're gonna undo the closure, so maybe it'll be okay. And then I'm gonna put that there. I am gonna let this dry, take it to my sewing machine, be right back. All right, so I did some sewing. It is stitched on and it's pretty secure. And I've been sitting and playing, and I think one solution to kind of not cover the teacher so much is to go up and or over like this, and then I can tuck it in this way. And I'm going to pull one back through this way, and then I can tie a little bow like that. I think that's pretty cute, and then it's still secure. And she's not getting chopped off at the middle. I don't know, kind of cute. I could do that, or I could still, I could wrap it this way and do the little tuck and bow still like this. So either way, that. And then this way, if I did it, I might cut this off because it's a little long. Okay, so here is my completed project. I ended up going the vertical way instead of horizontal, and I used the tab from the piano roll, lots of this. I didn't use any of these guys, so I could use that in a different project. The library cards, the dictation pages, and the fabric. So here is my final little flip through with my tags. And then the one last thing that I did is I used some of the Scrabble letters and I put my initials there on the back cover. Such a fun project. This was so fun, Cori. The swap was absolutely awesome. And I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day. Thanks. Bye-bye.